Apes! Together! Strong! I love that line from this trailer. Alright, so there's a new Dawn. There's a new Dawn of the Apes trailer, and I figured I'll do a video if it's worth talking about. I watched it. Guess what? It's worth talking about. That's right. Spoiler alert. This. I'm happy this is only the second trailer for Dawn of the Apes. Unlike X-Men Days of Future Past or The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where I had to stop watching trailers because I wanted the Lil to be left for the movie to enjoy. And I gotta say, this movie looks pretty good. The setting is... everything looks like shit. It looks like post-apocalypse already. I just thought, alright, the apes annihilated and ripped shit through town, and now they're at the top of the food chain, which they kind of are. I remember the last trailer had Gary Oldman saying, we spent 4 years fighting the virus and then 4 years fighting each other. So you kind of feel like the humans did this to themselves, and the apes just want peace and quiet, and they live in this one area that no one knows where they live. But then, of course, some random guys walking around the woods all lolly lolly lolly, get your... Holy shit. And then he whips his gun out and he's getting all scared and pointing the trigger, and then the apes just get pissed. And then this dude's like, we don't mean you any harm. So I think the humans know the apes are smart. I'm guessing after the whole virus thing in 8 years from the last movie, they did some ass kicking. The apes have their own civilization, they're reading, writing, and Caesar's talking a lot more. I like the way Caesar talks, which is the way he talked at the end of the last movie, which is, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the first movie. I know a friend in particular who hasn't seen the first Rise of the Planet of the Apes movie, and I almost spoiled it and told him about the scene. You know the scene I'm talking about. No! I love that scene. But I didn't. I was like, watch the movie yourself. So if he sees this trailer, he's going to know they talk, and the suspense just won't be there. Sometimes you just gotta put shit in the trailers that's going to spoil the first movie. But I like the way Caesar talks, because his mind is so advanced, but there's this one dude in the trailer who's like, Caesar, you've gotta go. And Caesar's like, go where? Just because you're smart doesn't mean your voice box is physically evolved also. And I like that they separate that. It would be too easy for a director to be like, no, they talk all like us. And that just wouldn't be realistic to me. But you see, the main dude in this trailer so believes that apes and humans can coexist in peace and everything will be fine. Obviously, this dude is not from America, because if Republicans and Democrats can't do it, apes and humans, they're not doing it. And you can tell a lot of people have lost a lot from the apes, so yeah, the apes have done some ass kicking themselves. And Gary Oldman's like, you know they can't be trusted, they'll turn on you. They're animals. There's this one scene where the ape army is charging towards the humans, and the humans have their guns just aimed, ready to fire. And you can tell it's going to be that one scene from The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Everyone's going to be just waiting, guns pointed at each other. And a human, you know it's going to be a human, is going to get a little trigger jumpy and pop a shot, and then after that, the war will begin. It's not going to be pretty at all, says the last shot of this trailer. I like Caesar. You can tell Caesar, he doesn't want to fight. He just wants to be left alone in his own civilization that he's made for his people. He just wants to be left alone. But of course, some people dick out, and then he goes, alright, let me put on the military war paint. Let me be an awesome leader. Let me show you how it's done. This movie looks great, and I'm having flashbacks to 2011. Summer 2011, we had X-Men First Class coming out, and we had Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now we're summer 2014, and we have X-Men Days of Future Past coming out, and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. It looks like it could be really sweet sequels happening. That, or it could be really disappointing sequels that will make us all cry. All I can say is I'm looking forward to this summer movie season. Alright, so have you seen the trailer to Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? Did you like it? What did you think about it? Did you like the first Planet of the Apes movie? Are you excited for this one? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, then click that subscribe button to see more.